Hi guys, today we're going over lesson 26 for second grade. So today we'll be starting with adding three numbers. And here we have numbers in the hundreds place. So we're going to be doing an example from this page. So we'll just do number 7. And the numbers are 500 plus 78 plus 17. So first we'll rewrite the question on the side vertically so we can see the places and position them together. So first we'll start with our ones place right here. 0 plus 8 plus 7. Now since it's a 0, it's going to be the exact same number, so we can eliminate that. Now we'll look at the 8 plus 7. If you add 8 and 7 together, you'll get 15. So put a 5 here and we'll regroup. And now we'll look at our tens place. Right here we have 1 plus 0 plus 7 plus 1. So 1 plus 7 equals 8, and 8 plus 1 equals 9. So the tens place, if you add it all together, you'll get a 9. And then we'll look at the hundreds place. We have 5 and nothing, so we'll just bring that down. So if you add these numbers together, you'll get 595. So that's how you add these numbers together. But another way you can do this, instead of adding all of these numbers together, you can add 2 of the numbers first and then add that to the last number. So let's try that right now. We'll add these numbers together first. 78 plus 17. Oops. Now we have 8 plus 7, which equals 15. We'll regroup. Now we have 1 plus 7, which equals 8. And 8 plus 1, which equals 9. And then we'll add that to 500. Now we have the ones place, we have 5 plus 0, which equals 5. The tens place, we have 9 plus 0, which equals 9. And the hundreds place, we have 5. So it doesn't matter which way you add these numbers together, you're still going to get the same answer. Now we'll go over shapes. So we're given a variety of 2D flat and 3D, which are solid shapes, and we're just going to find the name of each of them. So let's start with number 3. We have this shape here with circular faces right here. Because there's one like this at the bottom top, we're probably going to have a similar one at the bottom as well, like right here. And this shape has 2 circular faces. 2 circle faces, and it's a solid shape, so this shape is called a cylinder. Now let's go over to number 4. This is also a solid shape, like the one from before. And we have these faces right here. We have triangular faces. And if you look at the bottom, we have this shape right here. Now, if you could see through this shape, you would see it like this. And this is a square. It should look like this at the bottom. Oops, sorry. So we have a square face, which is the bottom. We have one square face. And if you look at all of the sides, let me erase this really quickly. We have one right here, we have one right here, and because this is a square, we're going to have one on this side and one in the back. So we're going to have one across from here and one across from here, so that would be 2 plus 2, which equals 4. 4 triangular faces. And it's a solid shape, so this would be a triangular pyramid. And lastly, we'll go over number 6. We have this flat shape here, so we'll just look at the number of sides. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. And then the vertices, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. Now we have 6 sides and 6 vertices, so this shape is a hexagon. And hexagon, and the word hexagon, the part hexa means 6. So that's a good way to remember that hexagon has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Now let's go over skip counting. We'll just do one example from here. We'll do number 6. We have the numbers 200, 220, 240, and then we have 3 blanks after that. So first we'll find the pattern and the numbers that are given to us right here. So let's first find the difference between the first two numbers here. 200 and 220, we'll subtract. We have 0 minus 0, 2 minus 0, which equals 2, 2 minus 2, which equals 0, so basically 20. So the difference between these two numbers is 20. And if you see, the numbers from here to here, they're getting bigger. But if you're going from here to here, they're getting smaller. So if you wanted to find the numbers on this side, you'll have to subtract. And if you're going to find the numbers on this side, you'll have to add. So to get from 200 to 220, you're going to add 20. Now let's see if that's the same for 240 and 220. We'll subtract. 0 minus 0, which equals 0. 4 minus 2, which equals 2. 2 minus 2 equals 0. So yes, the difference between these two numbers is also 20. And if you add 20 to 220, you're going to get 240. So this is the correct pattern. I'm going to do the same by adding 20 to each of the numbers, following numbers. Sorry, this is a little messy, but let me erase this now. And we'll just add 20 to 240 to find this number. 0 plus 0 equals 0, 4 plus 2 equals 6, bring down the 2. The next number is 260 if we're following the same pattern. Now to find this number, which is the next number, you'll have to add 20 again to 260. So we'll just add it right here. 0 plus 0 equals 0, 6 plus 2 equals 8. Bring down the 2, 280. And in order to find this number right here, we're going to add 20 to 280. So we'll add 20 here. 0 plus 0 equals 0. 8 plus 2 equals 10, so we'll have to regroup. And then in the hundreds place, we have 1 plus 2, which equals 3. So this is how you do skip counting. And you're following a pattern basically. And lastly, we'll go over a word problem. Let's go over number 2. It says, a movie started at 6:30 and lasted for 2 hours and 10 minutes. When did the movie end? So let's write out the time, and we're going to add. Because if the movie started at 6:30 and it lasted for 2 hours and 10 minutes, then the movie ends 2 hours and 10 minutes after. So we're going to add. Now let's add the hour right here, because remember this is the hours and this is the minutes. And then it says 10 minutes, so we're going to add 10 to the minutes side. And we'll add, we have 0 plus 0, which equals 0. 3 plus 1 equals 4, bring down the colon. And then we have 6 plus 2 here, which is 8. So the movie ended, or ends, at 8:40. And so basically this is how you solve these kind of questions, and I hope you guys understood, and thank you guys for watching.